In the ancient Vedic traditions, there's a story of a seeker who mourned the breaking of a beautiful clay jar. This jar was filled with clear water, and each night it captured and reflected the full moon. To the seeker, the moon lived inside the jar. It was his source of light and his companion in the dark. And one day, when the jar slipped from his hands and shattered, he wept. He saw the water seep into the dry earth and believed the moon had died. He believed the light was gone forever because the vessel that held it was now in pieces. But then his teacher came to him, took him by the shoulders, and pointed upwards. There in the vast silent sky sat the moon, perfect, silver, and utterly indifferent to breaking of the clay pot. And then the teacher whispered, "The jar was never the source of the light. It was only a temporary home for a reflection. The vessel had changed form, but the moon remained untouched." The irony, dear ones, is that our heartbreak is what we mistake as the vessel for the light. We believe that because the us has shattered and the I is diminished, but your capacity to love, your radiance, and your wholeness was never contained within that relationship. They were merely reflected there. The jar is broken, but the moon remains. Now, for the next few minutes, I want to guide you through this great transition that you may be going through that led you to this meditation. So, if you haven't already done so, find that comfortable posture, letting your spine be a pillar for the light to flow through. Let the spine be strong enough to hold you, but flexible enough to lean into the wind. So if you're lying down, let the earth take your entire weight. You have been carrying a heavy story. So for the next 20 minutes or so, let the floor carry you instead. Soften your gaze or downshift your eyes, or let your eyelids softly flutter close. Relax your jaw and begin by acknowledging the sacred mess of this moment. In our spiritual journeys, we often want to bypass the ache and go straight to the lesson. But grace is not a shortcut. It is a way of walking through the fire. Feel the physical sensation of your heart. It may feel heavy or tight, perhaps even strangely hollow. Don't try to fix it, and don't try to heal it just yet. Simply sit with it as you would sit with a friend who is grieving. Dear one, love has not left you. It has simply changed its posture. When a relationship ends, we often feel like a book that has been torn and it's been turned to half. We look for the other chapters to find our meaning. But you are not a chapter in someone else's story. You, dear one, are the library. You are the infinite shelf upon which many stories are written, read, and eventually returned. The pain you feel is not the sound of you breaking. It is the sound of the shell cracking so the wings can finally emerge. I want you to visualize a golden thread. And this thread represents the attachment you have to the form of your past relationship, the habits, the shared dreams, the identity of being a partner. Now, gently with the hands of your soul, begin to gather this thread. You are not cutting it with anger. You are retrieving it with grace. Every bit of energy you gave away, every part of yourself you placed in the other person's hand for safekeeping, call it back now. Not because they are bad, but because you are the rightful owner of your own light. As you pull this thread back into your own chest, feel a sense of warmth returning to your center. You are becoming single in the most spiritual sense of the word. Singular. One. Unified. The silence that follows a breakup is not a vacuum, but it's a fertile soil, a field. It is the shunya, the 0 point from which all creation begins. You are not starting over, you are continuing, but with a heart that's been seasoned by the truth. You now know that you can survive the death of a dream, and the survival is your superpower. Grief, dear one, is just love with no place to go. So now I want you to take that love and turn it inward. Direct it to every cell of your body, to the quiet corners of your mind, and to the version of you that's been so afraid of being alone. Tell that version of you, I am here. I am whole. I am home. Now I want you to let these words vibrate in the space behind your breastbone. You don't have to repeat them aloud, simply let them sink into the depth of your being. I'm not a fraction seeking a whole. I am the vastness in which all experiences arise and depart. My value is not a variable dependent on another's choice. I am constant, sacred, and unchanging light. I release the form of what was to embrace the essence of what I am becoming. I want to sow a sacred seed in your fertile heart. I want you to carry this question with you and not try to answer it with your mind. And the question is, who is the I that remains after the story of us is gone? Who is the I that remains after the story of us is gone? Now I shall remain silent, and soon you'll hear my voice again. Dear one, you are not broken. You are becoming. Now I want you to gently bring your hands together at your heart in prayer position, Anjani Mudra. Gently tuck your chin towards your heart space in a posture of gratitude for what we've received. And now I invite you to rub your palms together. The palms are an energy vortex, and as you rub your palms, you'll feel a welling up of warmth between your palms. And I want you to take that warmth and cup your eyes, one with each palm, and bless yourself. I'm fortunate. I'm lucky. I'm truly blessed. I'm guided by love. I attract amazing people into my life. I attract wonderful ideas, incredible opportunities. I welcome wealth. I give everywhere I go, even if it's only a smile. My abundance overflows to those around me. I love my life. I am the M in magic. I'm unstoppable. I welcome wealth into my life at the intersection of light and matter. I welcome wealth into my life as life-giving life and life-sustaining life. I welcome wealth into my life as a manifestation of truth, goodness, and beauty in this world. I am not broken. I am becoming. I thank you for joining me in this practice today. Just at your own pace, I want you to go ahead and drop your arms and ever so gently open your eyes. And as you do so, I want you to summarize how you feel right now in one word.